You know those monthly cloud storage fees that just keep coming? And have you ever stopped to wonder who exactly might be looking at your personal files? Well, in this explainer, we're going to show you how to take back control for good by building your own professional private cloud with Nextcloud.
So let's just start with a really direct question. When you're using one of those big commercial cloud services, are you basically paying for the privilege of giving away your own data? It's kind of a blunt way to put it, I know, but it really gets to the heart of the trade-off we're always making. We swap our privacy and our control just for a little bit of convenience. But what if you didn't have to make that trade at all?
And when you see it laid out like this, the choice becomes pretty stark, doesn't it? With a commercial cloud, you're stuck with those recurring costs forever. Your privacy? Well, that really just depends on you trusting a giant corporation's policies. And your control is totally limited to whatever their platform allows. A private cloud, though, it just flips that whole script. Yeah, there's a one-time setup, but after that, privacy and control aren't just features, they are the entire point. So the solution is to get all the power of the cloud, but without any of the compromises. And that is exactly where a self-hosted Nextcloud instance comes in. Think of it as your own personal Dropbox or Google Drive, but it's one where you make all the rules. This is the path to true digital independence. Okay, so how do we actually build it? We're going to break this whole thing down into 3 main stages. And first up is the foundational setup. This is where we lay the groundwork for our new digital home. The foundation is a really clear 3-step process. First, we deploy the server. Simple enough. Then, we install the Nextcloud software itself. And finally, and this is key, we optimize the configuration right from the very beginning. Look, this isn't just about switching it on. It's about tuning things like memory allocation or setting up a database cache to make sure you're getting maximum performance from day one. And honestly, one of the best parts about building this yourself is the flexibility. You're not locked into some specific system. Whether you're a fan of Ubuntu or Debian, or you want to take a more modern, containerized approach with Docker, you can build this on your own virtual private server. The foundation is built completely on your terms. So, with our foundation firmly in place, it is time to build the walls. Welcome to Stage 2, securing your data fortress. Because, let's be real, a private cloud is completely pointless if it isn't secure. This step is absolutely 100% non-negotiable. And there's a statement that just perfectly captures the spirit of this whole stage. Security is non-negotiable. I mean, if you're going to go to all the effort of reclaiming your data, you have to be absolutely certain that you are the only one who can get to it. That's the core promise of a private cloud, right there. So how do we build this fortress? Well, a critical piece of the puzzle is SSL, or HTTPS. You know that little padlock icon you see in your browser? It encrypts the connection between your computer and your server. It basically makes your files completely unreadable to anyone who might be snooping as they travel over the internet. And amazing tools like Let's Encrypt make this level of security accessible to literally everyone. So our security strategy really has 2 distinct layers. First, you've got industry-standard hardening. Think of this like reinforcing the server's doors and windows. And second is the full file encryption, which protects the data itself as it's moving in and out. It's a comprehensive approach. We're securing the fortress, and we're securing the treasure inside. Okay, our foundation is solid, and our fortress is secure. Now for the really fun part, the final stage, unlocking pro-level features. This is where we turn our secure little storage box into a powerful, professional-grade productivity suite. And this is where Nextcloud really starts to scale to whatever you need. User and group synchronization lets you easily manage access for your family or maybe a small team. For bigger organizations, you can even integrate it with existing directory systems using LDAP, which makes managing users seamless. And then there's the ultimate safety net, automatic backups. Automatic backups are all about complete and total peace of mind. Look, technology can fail. Accidents happen. We've all been there. But a proper backup strategy makes sure you never, ever lose a single byte of your valuable data. It is your digital insurance policy. So, when you put it all together, after laying the foundation, securing the walls, and adding all those professional utilities, what's the end result? You're no longer just a user renting space on someone else's platform. You now hold the keys to your very own digital kingdom. You have full control, true privacy, and complete ownership of your digital life. Which really just leaves us with one final, very important question to think about. In a world where our data has become one of our most valuable assets, What is the true value of ownership? Thanks for joining us.